This is a shiur on Parashat Tetzaveh. Parashat Tetzaveh talks about, Parashat Terumah talks about building of the Mishkan and the vessels of the Mishkan. Parashat Tetzaveh talks about the begotten of the Kohen Gadol, and to appoint Kohen Gadol and Kohen Gadol as ministers for the Mishkan. That is the thing that Torah talks about. Now it's interesting when you look at the word of beggar. What's the word of beggar? Beggar means garment. It's the Bet Gimel Dollar. Interesting, no? How come this word is Bet Gimel and Dollar? Bet Gimel Dollar. First of all, Aleph is not there. And it's unbelievable. 3 letters right after each other makes beggar. How can you tell us what's short? But why beggar is Bet Gimel Dollar and Aleph is not there? Now, Bidei Kohen Gadol. Now, when Yaakov came to Yitzchak to get the bracha, and he introduced himself as Esau, also says, also says that he smelled of his begod of his garments, and he says, the smell is like the sphere that Berach Hashem blessed it. Now Chachamim say, don't read Begodav, his garment, Interesting. There is another word in Hebrew, it's Bet Gimel Dalet, Boger. Boger means betraying. Therefore, don't say that he smelled the smell of his garment, he smelled the betrayal that he's doing. He's betraying Tzara'im, Yaakov is doing. Interesting. Beged, therefore, comes out. Here we have Bigdei Kehuna, where there we have Beged comes from Boger. Therefore, it's interesting. It seems that the Beged has 2 functions. One function of the Beged is Bigdei Kehuna and Bigdei Kohen Gadol that we talk about in the Parasha. There's another aspect of Beged that comes from the notion of Boger, betrayal, betraying. Now, what's Pshat? Now, this parasha says, make the big Devosh the Chabot Utifare. For Kabot, for honor, and Tiferet, splendor. Now, the first him say, what is it? The begotten of Kabot and Tiferet. What are these 2 things? It's an interesting point to understand. In other words, we have a Kabot, glory, for honor, and Tiferet, splendor. In other words, Kohanim have 2 types of kavod. One kavod, they are Kohen because they were born as a Kohen. Is a gift that God gave it to them. Gift from Hashem. It's God-given abilities that we Kohen. That is kavod. The kavod is being given to you from Hakadosh Baruch Hu. But there is something called tiferet. Tiferet is splendor. Splendor is something that you earn it through your effort. You make it to happen. Not just naturally there. Make splendor before. Therefore, Kohen is a Kohen because he was born as a Kohen. Yes, after all, says the Kadesh, we have to give him honor and kavod. But there is something above that. When this Kohen is connected to Hakadosh Baruch Hu, he does everything properly. He does his avodah the way that should be done. Once he does that, then that's a tiferet, that's splendor. A much higher level. Therefore, there is a kavod that the person has naturally from his parents, from others. It's something that you achieve it yourself, with your effort, you earn it. That's called tiferet. Now, beged is something that you identify yourself with. In those days, they had a doctor, word beged of doctor, rabbi, judge. Therefore, what does really beged do? What does really beged do? Now, the first beged was created when first tailor in the world was Hakadosh Baruch Hu. The first beged was given after the Chet of Adam Arishon. The Chet of Adam Arishon, Hakadosh Baruch Hu made the beged for Adam Arishon to cover him. Now, covering could happen in 2 ways. One way, you cover yourself. You don't show your reality. You don't show your essence. Let's say, for example, somebody wants to say, I'm a doctor, and he wants to practice as a doctor, but not really doctor. He wears the garment of a doctor, and he cheats people, gets money, but it's cheating people. People say, it's big, it's body. But somebody with honesty, and it's tochoy kebaro, like the Chazal say by Oro, tochoy kebaro, inside like outside, right? Person inside has to be outside. Whatever is big, it is expression of what is internally. And ultimately, the internal of everybody is that point of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which is within each Jew. And that's all. All of Yachad Kollel. Therefore, Beged is Bet Gimel Dalet. Now, the Beged, if it's being used properly, then you express HaKadosh Baruch Hu, your internal connection with Hashem, like the Kohanim do. It's different. Becomes such a great thing. But if you disguise yourself, you cover yourself, you cheat people, you don't show your essence, and you try to cover up, convey, and give wrong messages to people, that becomes forget, betraying. Therefore comes out that in Zohar HaKadosh says the biggest of a person is the mitzvot of a person. Characteristics of a person is his mitzvot. Now the parasha says, right after the mitzvot says korban. So just that korban on mechaper, the begodim of Kohen is mechaper. Now the parasha say korban on mechaper, we understand. Because when you bring a korban, as if the person has to be proud. That is mechaper, it makes them humiliation, and he understands that all of the things that's happened to him, that's mechaper. But how does begodim are mechaper? Begodim don't do anything, you just wear it. No. One day, somebody wanted to go on diet. He says, I used a lot of different many ways of diet, it didn't work out. But something worked out. What do I do? Whenever that I go buy food or dress for myself, I buy little bit smaller. Little bit smaller. Some people buy a little bit bigger because they're hoping to be little small. Why? Because at the end of the day, the person fits in his garment. The garment that you would like to wear, but you like to dress yourself, that becomes you. That becomes the person. You want to become a little bit smaller, you become a little bit smaller. Now, somebody like a Kohen, he wears this begodim of kavod and tiferet. He wants to show HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He wants to bring the inner part for Hashem, to glorify HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to kavod of Hashem. That desire, that the fact that he makes it to happen, that the wearing itself is kapara, unbelievable. You have a desire every morning you wear tzitzit. You have desire to keep all of the mitzvot of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to put on tefillin, to have a desire to tie up yourself with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Once that desire is there, you wear the garment and you say, that is what I want to be. That is what the person is. And that in itself is mechaper. Once the Rebbe had the Chassid left the Rebbe from the yeshiva and went to work. And he had his kapota, wearing kapota always. And after a while he saw that, the kapota is not nice. These weekdays that I'm working in Manhattan, I'm working here and there with kapota. He wears regular suits. And he was and bigger suit, but on Shabbat he used to come to Rebbe with kapota. After a while, he said to himself, I'm a hypocritic. If during the week I wear a suit, then why do I come to my Rebbe with the kapota to show that I'm a chassid, but I really, during the week I wear a suit? Therefore, one Shabbat he came to Rebbe with the regular suit. Rebbe told him, on Shabbat, I want to see you on Mussar Shabbat. Okay, I'll come. I was so very proud. I'm going to tell him the truth. I didn't want to be dishonest to him. Therefore, I didn't do wrong thing. I don't feel guilty. Mussar Shabbat goes to Rebbe, and Rebbe told him that, why did you change your kapota, the suit? He said, Rebbe, I didn't want to make fool out of you. I didn't want to be dishonest to you. Really, in Manhattan, wherever I'm working, I wear a regular suit. If I wanted to show you that's what do you think? You think that I didn't know? Of course I knew. But I understood that you wear suit because you are working in Manhattan. That's not really you. real you is the kapota that you wear and you come to me on Shabbat. This gives what's your real figure is, what your real personality is, what your real connection is. But now that you came to me with this, you think that I didn't know? Of course I know. But I admired you. That you kept your kapota means that's my essence. Over there, you have to work, you have to be to work like that. By my essence, my things. So the begodim of a person is the essence of a person. It shows the essence of a person. So that's why the big day Kehuna here is kavod and tiferet. Kavod is something that Hashem, is a gift from Hashem, and the tiferet is what Kohanim, with their avodah, with their honesty, integrity, and service to Baruch Hu, they earn that.